Well, Borno State is a Bahari stronghold, and when you talk about politics to the people here, they're very supportive of the former military leader. Well, this site is going to be hugely encouraging to many, that despite the fact that Boko Haram's attacks have forced such a huge number from their homes, that you've had the internally displaced people in these camps, many of them being able to register.
It's very exciting. It's wonderful to see this democratic transition.
And what do you think about Nigeria's future? There's huge challenges ahead. Do you think the new president can deliver?
Well, everybody's going to work on them, and I think that begins today, or it began with the election.
And how is the US planning to help?
We're going to be as helpful as we can be.
Now I'm just going to show you what's going on here at the offices. Port Harcourt, of course, the capital of Rivers State. This is one of the key battleground areas for the gubernatorial elections, and you can see you've got a pretty heavy security presence here. Now, a couple of weeks ago, when you had the presidential elections take place, you had the opposition party, the APC, actually challenged the result that came in, and as a result of that, you had quite large-scale protests that took place around the offices. So at the moment, you've got a very strong security presence. I'll actually take you inside INEC and show you a bit of what's going on today, because the collation process, as they count those votes, a very long-winded process. It's painstaking work as they get all the votes in. Well, look, I don't think that the situation in the northeast could really be put into sharper focus than to give you the reports from this morning. Another suicide bombing reported from Damaturu in the northeast of the country. It's thought linked to Boko Haram. The local reports here that a number dead. It's thought around 8 dead, 9 including the female suicide bomber.
With the UN observers in Idlib, and there's been some pretty heavy gunfire going on throughout the night here. Now, whilst the government seemingly has very tight control of the central area, out in the rural areas of Idlib, and the fierce fighting's continuing.
Throughout the course of the conflict, it's been hard to come to some of the areas where the fiercest fighting's happening and get a gauge of exactly what the situation is on the ground. The UN observers travelling to some of these areas have given some access. We're in one of the suburbs of Damascus at the moment. Now, we were travelling to a suburb called Interma. We thought it was a slightly safer area to visit, but we just received a phone call telling us that it's not safe to travel there at the moment. With the situation so volatile, it goes to show you really that you simply don't know what's going on in these areas. Even the people who are living in these areas don't really have full grasp of the situation at the moment. Everyone here united, young, old and people from all different ethnic groups, all different religious groups have turned out to take to the streets of Paris in what is going to be a massive unity march. And the tear gas literally going off right now as we speak. You can see that up the road. The tear gas going off as we speak. The protesters and the police are still clashing at the moment. Very hard to breathe here. Pushed back by the riot police. Now they set tear gas
for our rights. We fight peacefully for our rights. I'm a director of the national TV, and maybe tomorrow I'll be fired.
And that's what a lot of people have said. They wanted today to be peaceful once again. Tear gas is being used in the crowd. You hear the sound of the tear gas going off. And obviously it was complete mayhem around us, but sort of, it's what you want to do. Keep filming, get the story.